The real twist, they also uncovered a network, corrupt officers, dirty deals, extortion schemes, and my ex-wife. Her name came up in the wire transfer. Emily watched me scroll through the news on my phone, her eyes wide. Dad, does this mean we're safe? My jaw tightening. We're safer now than we've been in years. That night, I made one more call. Not to the police, not to my ex. To a friend from my unit, a guy who knew how to make certain people disappear from your life without payment. Make sure she never comes near Emily again, I said. He didn't ask questions, just replied, consider it done. By the next morning, my ex-wife had been served with a court order. Full custody granted to me, no visitation rights, and a freeze on her accounts, pending investigation. Emily slept in her own room that night, her favorite stuffed animal back in her arms. Before she drifted off, sure, you came for me. I smiled, brushing her hair back, always. And I meant it. Because now she knew, when you hurt my kid, you don't just fight, you lose everything. Epilogue. The last low. 3 months later, life felt almost normal again.
Oh well.
Announced in TR. Emily was back in school, laughing with her friends, no more waking up to nightmares. I'd taken a quieter job, consulting, remote work, so I could be home when she needed me. We were walking through the mall one Saturday, hands full of shopping bags and pretzels, when I heard it, a familiar voice, one I hadn't expected to hear outside of the wardrobe, Emily. We turned. My ex-wife stood there, pale and drawn, her hair a mess, eyes starting like a corner. Animal. She wore a faded hoodie, no makeup, and she looked nothing like the perfectly polished woman she once pretended to be. Emily instinctively stepped closer to me. I could feel her little hand tighten around mine. I just wanted to talk, she stammered. About what? I asked flatly. She opened her mouth, but the movement was interrupted loudly by two mall security officers walking past. One of them glanced at her and smirked. Hey, you're that lady from the news, right? The other chuckled. Yeah, the one who helped her cop boyfriend run his little crime ring. Her face turned crimson. Shoppers nearby slowed down, whispering. Someone even took out their phone. I didn't say a word. Didn't mean to. I just looked at Emily, nodded toward the exit, and walked away, leaving her standing there, surrounded by curious stares, trapped in the prison of her own ruined reputation. As we stepped outside into the crisp air, Emily grinned up at me. She looked smaller than I remembered. She is, I said. Some people shrink when the lies are gone. And with that, we kept walking. No backward glances, no second thoughts. The world was gone. Ours was just beginning. Was this revenge perfectly justified? Tell us what you think about this story in the comments below. Like this story if you think this story is justified. Share it with someone. The fact. Don't be fooled by this little guy's cute face, because it was not a cat at all, but a dangerous flurkin. At first, when people saw it spitting things out, no one realized how serious the problem was. But one day, Fury opened the ship's storage room and found that it had already become a nest for flurkins. The sight left Fury frozen, as he never expected his cat to lay eggs. Then, a small flurkitten broke out of its shell. Fury felt a rush of care and held the little one in his arms, but the next second... But Fury didn't get angry. Instead, he tricked all the crew into coming over to meet breakfast for the hungry flurkins. A girl moved fast and dodged the tentacle, but before she could feel happy, she saw a pair of flurkins looking at her in a bad way. At the back of the ship, a man was shocked to see an evil calico cat watching him, and just like that, the flurkins had eaten all the crew in no time. By the time the woman came, it was too late. It was only then that Fury told her his plan. He planned to use the flurkins' big eating ability to get more than 300 crew members off the ship before it blew up. Without delay, they got into an escape pod. They thought the plan was perfect, but when time old, it was so bumpy that the flurkins started to spit people out. If that kept going, they would have been crushed. Luckily, just 1 second before the pod burst reached Earth, and the seasick flurkins couldn't wait to spit out their breakfast. I don't know what you heard about me. Don't be fooled by this little guy's cute face, because it was not a cat at all, but a dink.
And where are we? The Schlepp situation is getting worse. Apparently, an attorney general in the state of Louisiana is suing Roblox for its lack.
Running some radar enforcement up here. Is that fucking pink car speeding? Oh, hell no.
I call this the... Cuz.
They worked your head this morning. I didn't like it. I call this the DJ D-Red. Cause this is trash. I call this
Cuz.
Our guest today is a singer, songwriter, and producer and director from Nashville, Tennessee. That's where she is from.
What am I supposed to do on this thing?
Say the line, though. Say the line.
No?
They call good work and they want to know about the special stuff. Say the line. What
This is Ed. What am I supposed to do on this thing?
Say the line, though. Say the line.